Clackamas County is eager to get the conversation started about depression, mental health, and youth suicide. The Youth Service Provider Network, in partnership with Clackamas County Behavioral Health Division, hosted a Youth Suicide Prevention Forum at the Providence Willamette Falls Community Center. The event featured 4 panelists and was emceed by Gallie Murray, Clackamas County's Youth Suicide Prevention Coordinator.
A day like today, where we had so many folks at this Youth Suicide Prevention Forum and actually had to turn people away, tells me, as the Youth Suicide Prevention Coordinator for the county, that we're ready to have this conversation.
Suicide statistics reveal it is a growing problem in Clackamas County that requires immediate attention.
We need to do something. That time is now. It can't wait anymore to have the conversations. We have to come out of the cloak of secrecy. We need to talk about suicide and we need to talk about prevention because we are losing way too many people. Clackamas County loses 52 people a year to suicide. And what we know actually in the Tri-County data is if we look at Multnomah, Clackamas, and Washington County all combined, the numbers would say that on average we're losing, across the lifespan, 4 people a week to suicide.
One key discussion topic from panelist Amy Baker centered on the goals of suicide prevention in Washington County and the concept of zero suicide.
And it turns out that there's actually no research to support that suicide is inevitable. There's none. You won't be able to find it. Don't waste your time. But we have this perception in our communities that it's inevitable. People are just going to die by suicide despite our best prevention efforts. Turns out there's no research to support that. Instead, there's a growing body of research to support that we could, in fact, have no suicide in our communities.
Suicide prevention is everyone's business, so ask the question, do you have thoughts of suicide?
It's more important to me because I was affected. I was one of the youth in Clackamas County who struggled with this, who struggled with depression, who attempted suicide. And I've kind of made it a goal to try to help as many people as possible not to feel the way I did, and to make it important to know that you can talk about it, and to know that you can talk about your emotions and talk about feeling sad, and that there's a way to get help for that. And I feel like that message is just so important, and it's not a message that gets out all the time. I learned how many people there are who struggle with what I struggled with. I thought I was alone. I thought I was the only one who felt like this. And knowing the stats, like you all do now, I wasn't. There were so many people, but we couldn't talk about it. We didn't know how. And I learned in the hospital how to deal with a lot of the stress that I was going through. I learned how to handle my emotions in a positive way instead of trying to bury everything that I felt. I mean, it's okay to feel sad and upset, and it is okay to talk about that and to get help with a lot of stuff that's going on in your life. And it's such a challenge, but it was so important for me.
If you or anyone you know is struggling with depression, thoughts of suicide, or a mental health issue, there is help available.
The crisis line is available 24 hours a day and can be accessed by phone. The walk-in center is open 7 days a week. You don't need insurance or an appointment. You can come in and sit down with a counselor and start the conversation.